So whenever they give a function that's increasing and it is positive, choose that function as e power x. And a decreasing positive function means e power minus x. So it's so obvious. F by g will be e power 2x, and we know that this is increasing. So f by g, so third option is wrong. So then it has to be option 4 that is right. Isn't it, students?
Yes.
Any doubts? Yes. Am I audible? Nobody is answering.
Sir, can't you hear us?
Oh, now it's okay. Now okay.
Oh.
Now even 70-second question was quite easy actually. See, the whole idea is you should be convinced you can easily solve a lot of questions in 1 hour here. So they're asking whether this is a increasing or decreasing function. So what should be our first step when they ask whether it's increasing or decreasing?
Dy by dx.
Yeah, so you'll get 3x square plus 2bx plus c. Now calculate this fellow's determinant. What is the determinant of this? 4b square minus 4 into 3 into c. So I'll pull out 4 common. So I'll have b square minus 3c. So I know that b square is less than c. Matlab b square minus c is less than 0.
Yes.
If b square minus c is less than 0, what do you think about b square minus 3c? Will it be less or more?
Less than 3.
Will it always be less, or only for this question it will be less? Will it always be less than 0?
Yes. Yes.
No, it depends. If c is negative, minus of a negative means you're adding, right? Isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But in this question, they have told c is not negative. How? Because they're saying c is greater than 0. Okay. If
Yes.
so, don't think that always b square minus 3c will be less than b square minus c. Understood?
Yes, sir.
But in this question, of course, if b square minus c is less than 0, b square minus 3c will be also less than 0. So what is the answer? So decreasing. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And 71, I told you, no, put n as 1. Why did I put n as 1? क्योंकि चारों options में is there any talk about n at all? n ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರಪ್ಪ ಏನಾದ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೂ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಿ n ಗೆ. ಬಟ್ a ಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ they are saying they are talking about a. So put n as 1. So what will you get? X sin x cos x 1 factorial sin pi by 2. 1 factorial is 1. And sin pi by 2 is how much?
1.
Sin pi by 2 is also 1. Cos pi by 2?
0.
0. A square a cube. Find out the determinant. X into, how much do you get? X into a cube, alvapa, minus sin x into
Minus
a cube plus,
and then cos x into a cube.
Cos x into a square minus
A square minus.
Now differentiate this. So when you differentiate this, x will go away and sin x will become cos x. Cos x will become minus sin x. and then they're telling put x as 0. So when you put x as 0, 0 into this whole thing will become 0. And cos 0 is 1. So you'll be left with a cube minus 1a cube. A cube minus a cube. Kitna hai? 0. So does it depend on a? It doesn't depend on a. Understood, children?
Yes.
Any doubts, Riya, Bindu, Diksha?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Jaldi batao this one. They have given 3 equations like this, and they are saying it has to be consistent. So now, what is the difference between this question and the previous question that we solved on consistency? What is the main difference?
Here it's a constant on RHS.
There also it was constant, but here all the RHS constants are how much?
0.
0. So that means in this thing, right? When they say it is, when they say it's consistent, so basically we said delta should be 0, then delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. All of them should be what? 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now delta 1, delta 2, oh sorry, I think it's not a 3 variables. I thought there is a z variable also. There's how many variables only?
2. Delta 1, delta 2 is 0.
Okay. So then if there's only 2 variables, there are many ways you can solve this. Okay. Solve for point of intersection of these two. And whatever point you get, that point you substitute in the third equation. That also should satisfy. Artha aitapa?
Yes.
So x plus y is 1. 2x minus y is c. ಎರಡನ್ನು add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ what do you get x as?
C plus 1 by 3.
C plus 1 by 3. Correct, Appa?
Yes, sir.
So what is y? Y will be 2 minus c by 3.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Now substitute both of them here. So you'll get minus b into c plus 1 by 3 plus 3b into 2 minus c by 3 minus c equal to 0. So I'll cross multiply by 3. So this will become 3c. So now you expand. So you'll get what?
Minus CB minus B.
Minus bc minus b plus 6b minus 3c 3bc, sorry, minus 3bc, then minus 3c equal to 0. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So when you simplify, what you will get? 6b minus b.
5B
5b
minus 4BC.
1 minute. 5b minus 4bc is equal to 3c. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So now what you have to do? Any idea, children? Come on. This I have taught in the first year also. When you come across equation like this, next step you should not even think. Immediately you should tell. What should we do?
Divided by BC.
Divided by?
BC.
Very good. Divide by BC. So when you divide by BC, what you'll get? 5 by C minus 4 is equal to 3 by B. Correct, Appa?
Yes.
now we know that C is less than 1. So if C is less than 1, what do you think? Put
B
C
by
as
B.
equal to 1. First of all, put C as equal to 1. What will you end up getting?
5 minus 4. So
So
we are going to get B as 3.
B as 3. So which answer do you think is right?
Three.
Option C.
Yeah, most probably it is option C, isn't it? Because B ending value is 3.
But B can't be negative, no, sir.
Yeah. Why B can't be negative?
Because 5 by C is C will be less than 0, so 5 will always be. We are always going to get 5 by C minus
Again,
4.
you're assuming C is positive, Appa. Did they say C is positive?
No, sir.
Hello? So with that itself, you can take a confident guess and mark this. But how do you show that this also is the answer, Anta? Any idea? This other limit, how to get? Any idea?
We should get minus 4.
That I'm also thinking, but with this we can at least confidently mark like this. Maybe we should solve 2 other equations, I think, to get the other limit. Instead of solving first and third, what if you solve first and second and third and then put it in the first, like that. That may give you the answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, next one I think is easy. If F, G, H are 3 polynomials of degree 2, for simplicity's sake, what we can do? We can just put simple things here. We can put this as x square plus 1, call this as x square plus 2, call this as x square plus 3. Or if you want a general case, that is also better. Better keep general case. That also is okay. This will be a1 x square and this will be a2 x square, like that. And then next derivative will be 2a1 x plus b1. And second derivative will only be how much? 2a1, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. So like this you write, and then can you expand actually and see whether all terms are getting cancelled? We'll try it here if you want. A1 x square plus b1 x plus c1. One way to calculate this determinant, children, is that can I not use the row operation? Can I not say R2 dash is equal to R2 minus 2 minus x into R3? Yes or no? You understood what I'm doing? I'm subtracting this with
Yes, sir.
this multiplied by x. So when I do that, what will the second row be? It will only be
B1.
b1, b2, b3. And this will
Yes.
be simply 2a1. And here I'll have the first. So obviously it's going to be a second order only, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? But second order also you have to see whether it will get cancelled and become first order, because there was one option called first order also, isn't it?
No, sir.
Oh, no option?
Yes, sir. Both the options will be like at most 2.
No, it will always be 2. It can't be at most 2, because we are sure it will be 2 or 1. Okay, so at most 2 is there, one option. So
Yes.
so we have to see whether it's always 2 or at most 2.
No, sir. I think we can get 1 also.
Just calculate the coefficient of x square. What is the coefficient of x square here? You have a1, right? You're multiplying a1 with this minus this. So a1 x square, you're multiplying it with b2 2a3 minus 2a2 b3. Similarly, minus a2, you're multiplying with what?
Minus A2 with B1.
I mean, I can even pull this out 2, right? Everywhere. So when this 2 also goes away, what do I get? Can you quickly tell me? b1 a3 minus b3 a1
plus A3 into
will every term get cancelled?
no, sir.
a3 do you have a term a3 a2 b1 anywhere else? You have, right? The minus, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Of course, here we cannot do R2 minus XR3. First, I have to multiply by X and divide by X also. So, X is multiplied here. Then I have to do. So, X square will get cancelled, is it? Then we'll have to check this. We'll check that, okay? Please check that. It's either 2 or at most 2. But looks like at most 2 only, isn't it? Answer is
yes. Even in the key, it's at most 2, I guess.
Because we are seeing x square term is getting cancelled, isn't it? 66. Hope you remember we solved this in the class also. What does this indicate? This indicates
increasing function and
f is increasing, g is
decreasing.
decreasing. So, which is the right answer here?
Option B.
Second option, because as input here increases, output will decrease. And when that decreased output goes to F, F ka output will also decrease, isn't it? So it is option. Okay. 67th. Differentiate this. What do you get?
Alpha 1 by x plus 2 beta x.
At x equal to 2, see log mod x alwa pa? Mod x का definition क्या है? Mod x.
Plus or minus x.
Yeah, so when x is negative, you should write log minus x. So now differentiate this. What is derivative of log minus x? It is 1 by x only. Artha aita? Because you will get 1 by minus x into derivative of minus x. Derivative of minus x is?
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So you don't have to worry about plus and minus. Directly you can differentiate. So directly when you differentiate, extreme values means, it means where all the function is becoming 0. So the function is becoming, not function, derivative is becoming 0. So alpha by x plus 2 beta x plus 1 is becoming 0 at 2 points when x is minus 1. So put x as minus 1. So you'll get minus alpha minus 2 beta plus 1 equal to 0, or alpha plus 2 beta is 1. This is first equation. Then put x as 2. So you'll get alpha by 2 plus 4 beta plus 1 equal to 0. So you'll get alpha plus 8 beta is equal to minus 2. So now when you subtract, you'll get beta as how much? Minus half. Isn't it? So alpha will be 2. So alpha is 2, beta is minus half. So direct question this. You understood, students?
Yes, sir.
Then 65. If this function is increasing in 0 to 1. So let's differentiate this. 3 this has to be greater than 0.
0.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So now when do you think this one a quadratic will be greater than 0? When do you think a quadratic will be greater than 0? They're saying it is increasing in 0 to 1. That means and it is decreasing in 1 to 5. So between 1 to 5, it is decreasing.
Yes.
So at 1, how much do you think it should be?
dy by dx should be 0.
And it should be dy by dx should be 0, isn't it? So put x equal to 1, equate this to 0. So when you put x as 1, what do you end up getting? A is 5. Isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
A is 5. And now they're asking limit of this. Do L'Hospital rule. Okay, when you you have to differentiate denominator 2 times. So initially you'll get 2 into x minus 1. Second time when you differentiate, you'll get only 2. And numerator f of x minus 14. When you differentiate first time, you'll get this. When you differentiate second time, you'll get 6x minus 6 times a minus 2. But a value you found out is 5. So when you put 5 here,
6x
and
minus
put x as
18.
1, you'll get 6 minus
18 by 2.
18 huh?
Yes.
By 2. So minus 12 divided by
Minus
2, isn't it?
Yes.
How much is that? Minus 6. Is there an option? Minus.
No, sir. Minus 7.
Did we make any mistake? X cube when you differentiate. Hey, here 6 ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ?
Oh,
No. Correct only. 3x square became 3. When you correct only, no? When you differentiated 3x square, 6x.
is 5.
No. They're asking then the root of this equation. That means basically root of this equation means f of x should be 14. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
F of x should be 14. So if you equate this to 14, okay, you found out a is 5. So x cube minus 9x square plus 15x plus 7 equal to 14. So when that comes here, isn't it? So now any idea which one will give you 0? Check whether minus 6 is giving it 0 here. So minus 216, then minus 9 into 36 plus 15 into 36 minus 7. No, this one gives 0. Minus 7, I think, will give you 0. Is it? No, right? Don't know. Okay. This is a previous year JEE question, actually.
Sir, why do we equate it to 14?
Which one?
Why do we equate the function to 14?
Because they have told numerator by denominator is 0. Now, when I cross multiply this, denominator 0 into anything is this one. So f of x should be 14, isn't it?
Okay, sir.
Okay, just check. This is a previous year question. This one, okay.
Not
Next one is direct. What is rate of change of volume formula? 4 by 3 pi r cube na differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ r cube differentiate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ?
it's a
3
cube.
r square dr by dt. And dr by dt.
Use a cube formula.
Oh, sorry, cube. Sorry. So cube, that means change in volume they're asking. So they're asking dv by dt. dv by dt is nothing but when you differentiate a cube, you'll get 3a square into dA by dt. Correct, Appa?
Yes, sir.
And A they have given. How much is A? 10.
10.
So 300 into dA by dt. Have they given dA by dt?
They have given the surface areas.
Surface area formula batao. What is surface area?
6a square.
6a square. So d by dt of area. What is the answer? 12a into dA by dt. And this is given as 3.6. So what is dA by dt? dA by dt is 3.6 by 12a. 3.6 by 12a. So I'll just write here dA by dt as 3.6 divided by 12a. And here I'll keep it as a square. 1a will get cancelled. And a is 10. So 36 by 12. Hello, Appa? 1 minute. $300 300 is nothing but 3a square. So 3a square into dA by dt. And dA by dt gain anta habbeku. You should put 3.6 by 12a. So 1a will get cancelled. 3 1s are, 3 4s are, and a is 10. So 36 by 4, which is 9. 36 by 4, which is 9.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? And how to split a matrix into symmetric and skew symmetric? What is the symmetric part? They're saying A is symmetric, B is skew symmetric. So A matrix A will be like this: A, B, C, C. Artha aitapa? Symmetric irbeku. A, B, C, C. And this is skew symmetric. So I'll write like this. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is going to be 2, 3, 5 minus. So how much is A? How much is A?
2.
A is 2. A plus 0 is this. So A is 2. B is minus 1. C plus D is 3. C minus D is 5. So when you add, you'll get C as 4, D as minus 1. Alva?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now just find out AB. Matrix A is nothing but 2, minus 1, 4, 4. That is matrix A. Matrix B is just first row and first column ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 4 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So these two are gone. Alva?
Yes.
So now you directly see this option and this option. कौन सा element different है? Which element is different?
Minus 1.
Minus 1.
So directly see second row first column में क्या मिल रहा है आपको? Second
-1.
row First column -1. So the right answer is
Option.
understood.
Yes, sir.
So, only the 65th question we have to see. Which is the other question we got stuck? Nothing, no?
Nothing.
Even 73rd is easy. They're saying so at P it attains maximum and minimum it attains at Q. So, and they're also saying P square is equal to Q. Can you differentiate? What do you get here? 6x square minus 18ax plus 12a square. Isn't it?
Yes.
And second derivative is what? So you should know that when you put P also, this will be 0. I can remove 6. Yes or no, children?
Yes, sir.
So this is like x square minus 3ax
plus 2.
plus 2a square equal to 0. इसको factorize करो. Factorize. जल्दी बताना है. Like this. X minus 2a into x minus a equal to 0. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, how do you know which is, so the two roots, one of them P has to be either A or 2A and Q should be the other. So P and Q are A and 2A. Now we need to decide whom we should give A and whom we should give 2A. Okay. So this is F dash, right? So let's plot F dash. F dash function. How will F dash look? The roots are A to A. So function is increasing and then decreasing, increasing. So where is F dash positive? F dash is positive in which interval?
After 2a and
After 2a and before a. That means original function is increasing here and increasing here and decreasing here.
yes.
Isn't it? Because when F dash is positive, function is increasing. So draw a function which is initially increasing, then decreasing, then increasing. So where is the maximum? Maximum will be at
Yes.
A and minimum will be at 2A. So that means P is A and Q is 2A. So A square should be equal to 2A. That means A has to be 2. Okay. So we'll stop here, students.
Yes, sir.
With the paper discussion. Doubts alone, 2-3 minutes. You join the first link. We'll discuss your doubts. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.